What is gwan peeps? What is gwan? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are. Thank you for being here and thank you for the support with the Watagwan Sword Tribe. It's been a busy weekend and we're on a weather warming for heat in this country at the moment, if you didn't know. If you're in London, it's 10 times worse. I know I'm not in London, I'm up north, so it's always a couple of degrees lower up north, and I'm near the sea, so I get the sea breeze sometimes. But you see, this weather warning, it ain't happening. So it's just hot. And the reason I'm so late today, because I like to do these early, get the message out early. It's like I couldn't sleep because of the heat. It's just so hot, and it's the danger of leaving the windows open and being on a main road and all that kind of stuff. But I just had to because it's just like, yeah, lack of sleep, but in a good way. Anyway, so much is going on. So much is going on with me in the background, but I can't talk about that yet because I might just do some videos about it too. But at the moment, I'm being the dry, what you call the dryland tourist. I did the London, not the London Eye. I did the Blackpool Tower yesterday, and I also went to the Tram Festival. I was out all day yesterday. It was fantastic, but the heat. But I was a sensible girl and bought my flask with ice cold drink in it. So that was a godsend. Do you know what? I brought my cameras. I did the camera thing. So you might see some pictures coming up very soon. I started already. I took some pictures up in the tower and I had a glass floor and I had to look down. But anyway, I'm going to shut up. I had a good weekend, people. I had a good weekend. So, as usual, I'm unprepared, but I thought, let me just get this going. Let me just get this going and get some candle situation. I got the white candle for purity, for innocence, for clarity, for protection. If you didn't know, the white candle is basically about purity. Oh no, look, it's dead. I didn't realize that one was dead. Let's get another one out. Sorry, people. I'm gonna get myself sorted. One of these days, I'm gonna actually do it. That I'm completely sorted. And I can just go into the situation. Okay. I'm sorry, people. Okay, let me just put this in the bin. I'll put this over here. Okay, so today the card I've got out is this one. It's the Soulful Woman, one of my favorites. I've got to put these out the way as well. One of my favorites, people. And I'm going to get these out. Love these cards. And they have short messages, so I won't bore you to death today. Holy Spirit, holy angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance in reading these cards. Please give us a message for the collective. Know that we know that you love us unconditionally and that you want the best for us. So please give us the message that we need to hear right now. Thank you, beloveds, ancestors, guides. Please give us the message. Holy Spirit, holy angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give us the message. What message do you have for the collective? Thank you. Okay. I've done the power of free. So let's get a card out and see what spirit has for us. Quiet nourishes me. Quiet nourishes me. It connects me to the power of now. Are you getting your quiet time in, people? Are you? I've said this and I say this again. Okay, meditation doesn't have to be a big deal. If, especially if your third eye is open, you're a spiritual one. You are just attuned to your intuition. Go and sit in a quiet space. Go and sit in a quiet space away from everything, all distractions. Close your eyes. Concentrate on your breathing, first of all, so that you get all stuff out of your mind and you just concentrate on your breathing. And then see what pops into your mind. That's your intuition, your gut instinct kicking in, trying to tell you messages. But if you can't go into your quiet space, guess what? Getting their messages nine times as good. Oh yeah, we get the numbers, we get the feathers, we get all sorts of nonsense. But to really connect, to really, really connect, sit down in a quiet spot. Thank you for the confirmation, spirit. My phones are going off ding 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 ding. That only happens because my phones, I keep them on silent most of the time, but when my phone starts dinging at me, that's messages, that's confirmation for me. But anyway, so let's read this one, shall we? Because there's more to this than meets the eye. I'm getting. It's number 27. That might have some significance to you. Was it a door number, or is 27 your birthday? I don't know, but it might have some significance. But if you add 2 and 7 is 9. It's almost at the completion of something. The nine is almost a completion. You're almost there. You're almost there. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at number 27. And it says here, I allow myself to step away from the sound of technology and from the sounds of voices, my own as well as others. The return to quiet brings me back to myself, where I can experience my own stillness. Quiet allows me to listen. When I am quiet, I am able to hear what is going on inside of myself, to connect to the gentle pulse of my own body. Subtle sensations, feelings, and needs emerge. When I savor quiet, I am brought, I'm going to bring this up again. I am brought back to the power of now. So the card affirmation is quiet nourishes me. It connects me to the power of now. The past is gone. The future is not written. We are now in the now. So sit down and be quiet. But why is this here? Why do you need to be sit here and be quiet? Is there messages that's I keep getting that. I keep getting that. Spirit wants to talk to somebody. Last week, I got out the ancestors oracles, and it led to a whole thing because then I got out my Hulu cards that is about your ancestors and your family and everything else. And I was getting all these messages, and I got, and and it was all about the advice that came out was A, wait, but B, it's almost like listen to your ancestors. They got messages for you. Listen to your guides, your angels. They got message for you. So you need to sit down and sit down and shut up and be quiet for a change instead of going through this busyness in your mind, all your surroundings and everything else. You need to be quiet. But why is this here? What's at the bottom of that shining light? I shine my light, allow my creative power to burn. My creative power. Is it about your creativity? Shining bright, because look, it's got I shine my light, my creative power to burn bright. And then it says my creative power. It's like they all linking. As I invest in my own creative potential, I experience my female creative genius. It's spirit trying to tell you something that might cause you to make some money. Self-belief. Self-belief is the magic that opens up a better, more inspired future for me. Self-belief. I'm going to stop it and get out some cards and find out why this is here. Now, I just thought it was appropriate today to get out the Angel Tarot. These are oldies but goodies. I've had these for years. This is one of the few that I bought first when I started this journey because I wanted to know what the angels had to say to me. And I mean, this is a powerful message about being quiet because there's messages that your people want to give to you. I don't. Do you know what? Last week I was getting this energy of urgent messages that you needed to hear, and I was getting like it was almost like it wasn't a triggering. It was almost like I had this energy of urgency. I don't know, but please let me know if that makes sense to you. I don't know, but let's get some cards out and find out why this is quiet. Quiet nourishes me. Is you need to be quiet to think about. Do you know what I'm getting? That you need to be quiet to think about situations that are happening in your life right now. You need to make decisions. You need to go into a quiet space and then not have the business, not have other people in your ear, not have the business and everything else. And make the decision with spirit. Make the decision with the divine, whatever you want to call it, the universe, the source. Do you know it's all the same thing? God, it's all the same thing. Source. Holy Spirit, holy angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. Cards are flicking out, but I don't take flickouts, but I will look at them. The high priestess. Listen to your here we go. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. Do you see where it's going? Oh, I don't want peace. I don't want. Let me drop the mic right now and just close this down. Not really. Holy Spirit, holy angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. You see what I mean? You need to go and trust your intuitions. Go into that quiet space and think about what the hell's going on. Holy Spirit, holy angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Okay. Now, as you know, my spirit guide's a gangster, so I don't wait for cards to drop out. And if they do drop out, it's usually just a side note. It's a side note. But here is the message that spirit wants us to have. It says the lovers. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions. Oh no, it's the decisions about some romantic situation. And then it says good health. The lovers, Archangel Raphael, and it's number 6. As we know, that's the Gemini card. Okay. So it might even be to do with a Gemini. I don't know. So we've got the Seven of Waters, a complex decisions again. A complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. This is the Seven of Cups, okay? Choices, frustration, illusion. Do you know what I mean? Confusion. But what I've got here is, do you need to make a decision? I mean, this is the daily spiritual tea. Now, the lovers is always about choices as well. Again, the choices. We've got two cards of choices here. But is it to do with a love situation? I don't know. But some of you have got some choices today. This is specific. It says awakening, Archangel Gabriel. Okay. And then it says, look at things from a different perspective. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. So when I hear a temporary standstill, I hear you trying to make a decision. You have to sit with yourself. Sit with yourself. Quiet and nourish yourself. Because there's a message here for somebody. Oh my goodness. That's two major arcanas come out. Queen of Air. Independent, experience, realistic, witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you. See the humor in a situation. Look at this. Are you getting what I'm giving, collective? You need to, there's decisions you need to make. The reason why this quiet nourishing me, quiet nourishes me is because you need to go into your soul, go within, have that quiet time. Don't not meditate. I mean, for me, my meditation is chanting. And I do sit there and have quiet moments and do that. But I chant. But my chanting, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, is a proven fact that it affects the brain, it affects the mind. It gives out positivity. It gives you a clear understanding of what's on your mind. And you can chant for stuff as well, whatever you want. I'm chanting for something specific. I'm not talking about it, but I will do, and I might even make a video about it because it's that deep. But I'm chanting for something at the moment, and if it comes through, okay, it's going to change my life and my world completely. So, like I said, but sometimes we need to have the quiet time, and my quiet time is chanting, and I do sit down and meditate as well. I concentrate on my breathing and see what pops in. And sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I hear messages and I write them down, or whatever. I don't always talk about them, but I do hear messages. So, anyway, I'm going to stop that because all of this, every single one of these cards so far is talking about decisions, about your intuition, about looking at your intuition. And to do that, you need to focus on what your guides are telling you, whatever your intuition's telling, whatever your gut feeling is telling you. I'm going to get one more card and we'll look at this. Okay, so we've got the Star, Archangel Jophiel. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long term plans, on the right path. Spirit's trying to tell you something. Spirit's trying to tell you something. My heart just lurched just then. My heart just lurched just then because I just mentioned about plans that I can't talk about right now, but I'm hoping that I can do in the future. Okay, but I'm telling you, this could be one of two things. This is you having to, having to make a choice about a love situation, or having to make a choice about a to do with yourself. But either way, it keeps talking about quiet time, making complex decisions, standing still, cutting out the bullshit, or may even be cutting out. When I say cutting out, I mean like when you're sitting there meditating or whatever, you need to take away from you, release what doesn't make sense, release that is not of any significance, and only concentrate on the facts, only concentrate on the decision that you need to make. And this is what this is about here. This is why this is here. Wow. And then the Star, it's about healing, it's about hope, it's about happy times. Do you know what I mean? It's like whatever the decision is that you're trying to make, it says here, happy times, make up positive, optimistic long-term plans, on the right, whatever it is, you're on the right path. This is what it's telling you, you're on the right path. In other news though, somebody's now confused about the situation with you. They're really confused. Are they waking up to the fact that they've lost a good one? You never know what you got till it's gone. Somebody is waking up to the fact that they made the wrong choice. They picked their pick shit, and I haven't said that in a while, have I? But somebody picked their pick shit. I don't want to drag this out. Do I get any more cards out? I don't know. But what I've got here is somebody made a decision about a love situation. Do you see? If you look at this card closely, do you see the two people looking at the angel? And it's like they're kind of in anguish. Somebody's here is in. One of them is smiling, the other one is kind of looking like, oh my god, did I make the right choice? Can you see that? You can't make this up. Can you see that in this card? One of them is looking up to the angel. Okay, I'm going to see if I can put it up real close. But do you see the other one staring into space like, did I really make the right choice with this person? An archangel's here to guide. So somebody needs guidance about this situation. Because they picked to their pick shit. This is the Seven of Cups. They picked to their pick shit. Oh wow! And here's what we got to get now. If this person had gone through, this is a one of three things for me. Either this person's gone through an awakening, or no, not three things, but or this person's woken up to the fact that they've made the wrong decision. Okay. And now they want to come back. But the problem is you are cutting, deleting, karate chopping, giving the one two. This is in other news, but does somebody want to come forward and heal this situation? What's at the bottom of the deck? Balance, yeah. Somebody wants to balance out the situation. This is, I believe, is the Temperance card in this deck. But it says the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Do you see what I mean? Somebody wants to step to you, but look, Ace of Earths, the flow of abundance. The Ace of Earths is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And it says here the flow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Is this what your decision's about also? You need to get balance and heal whatever's going on with you. Release and heal whatever's going on with you because you've got important decisions to make in the spiritual sense. But in the physical sense, and if it's to do with somebody or a decision you need to make, whatever this decision is, you need to balance yourself out because whatever it is, it might be to do with important documents or your abundance or your money, people, your money. Have the strength. Great inner strength. Have the strength. If you're looking at this as somebody who wants to come forward to you, this is positive. Somebody might want to come forward to you. Maybe they've woken up to the fact that things is not what they should be. Okay, they've seen you cut out, but they want to heal the situation, want to balance it out. They want a new start with you. Do you know, it says here, release harsh judgment, forgiveness, and compassion. Somebody's trying to have strength, but is it you trying to be compassionate, trying to be forgiving, and maybe hear this person out? I don't know. Because we've got the Eight of Waters here now. This is ridiculous. Here what we got here. Maybe the choice is to move on, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional. You see, when I see these two here, and what is written in the meaning in this card is maybe you need to listen to somebody. Okay, maybe you need to listen to somebody. It says, great, release harsh judgment, forgiveness, and compassion. Maybe you need to forgive, but also you may need to walk away because you can forgive people from afar. You can forgive people from afar. But this could also be about walking away from certain things that means you no good. This is about the releasing again. There's two messages here, the spiritual message and the physical. I call it the physical message. It's not even a physical message, it's somebody's emotions. Or so, it's like being a fly on a wall, okay? What we've got here is in the spiritual sense is that you need to find quiet time because you've got some decisions to make, whether it's to do with a love situation or if it's to do with yourself. You've got some decisions to make, okay? And what I'm seeing here is that maybe you need to release certain things you need to release certain things from your mind, like things that have no significance to your decisions, things that you don't, that doesn't make any sense to you, and just focus on the facts and listen to your intuition and your gut instinct. Because Spirit's trying to tell you something here. Spirit's trying to tell you something. Wow. I'm going to leave it there, people, because that's too much. But I don't even know what to call this. I haven't put it a name because this is a live. I don't know what's going to come out. But what I'm getting here today is quiet time nourishes you. You've got decisions to make. But what decisions are they? I'm going to leave it there, people. So until next time, don't forget to subscribe if this resonates with you. Please subscribe because I know that here's what the deal is. Half of the people that watch my videos are not subscribing. Okay. And it really does help if you subscribe for me to carry on. So please subscribe, hit the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do another video, because I do videos on a daily, especially the daily spiritual tea. The teas I do on a daily basis, and I do longer videos. And then if you want shorter videos, you can go over to Valerie's Naturals Oracle Shorts, and the description is it's in the description. Go over to there. I do have another channel that I'm going to start vlogging on. I've started creating videos, but I haven't actually edited them or anything, because I thought, let me just get out of the way, because I've got too much going on. Because I will be doing some traveling, and I keep saying that, but I will be. It's just circumstances at the moment. I need to do certain things before I can do that. So, anyway, until next time, you take care. And don't forget to subscribe.